Another week down, another weekend here. And not only is it the weekend, but it is Halloween weekend. Thought of that one on the spot. Hope it came out as good as it felt. Happy Halloween weekend. We officially have made it to Halloween weekend, which means that today is Friday, October 29th. Sunday is Halloween, and all weekend long, Halloween shall be celebrated. It is one of my favorite holidays, if not my favorite holiday, because it's for everybody. Halloween is for everybody. Halloween is for the people who want to stay home and watch spooky movies. Halloween is for the people who want to dress up. Halloween's for the kids who want to go trick-or-treating. Halloween's for the parents who want to take their kids. Halloween's for the couples who want to get dressed up and fuck like rabbits. Halloween's for the single people who want to go out and flirt and look all cute. Halloween's for the goofy. Halloween's for the weird. Halloween's for the people. And we have made it. We've made it to the Halloween weekend. Happy Halloween weekend. So what are your Halloween plans? Want to know from you guys. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. That's my name. Don't wear it out, except do wear it out in the Streamlabs, because that support has been minimal. And I ask you to pick up your Streamlabs and Wingardium Leviosa your money all the way over here. What? A Harry Potter reference. Welcome back to the show. We got things to talk about today, not just Halloween, although I want to talk about my Halloween weekend, your Halloween weekend, all of Halloween weekend. Also, Gigi and Zayn, what happened? So I think if you had asked me who Gigi Hadid was dating, I don't know that I would have known. And if you had asked me who Zayn Malik was dating, I don't think I would have known. I also don't know either of them fully, but they're two of the biggest celebrities on the planet. And they broke up after 7 years. And the reason was kind of like, uh-oh. And we'll talk about that. Fetty Wap. And then she found, wondering if she'll be mine, but you got to shut up. That Fetty Wap was arrested for selling a shit ton of fucking drugs. And is probably going to end up in prison for a very long time. One of those drugs being fentanyl. And anybody who sells fentanyl is officially on my shit list. What fucking... Brian Cox wrote a book. And he did not pull his punches. Brian Cox. Wow, maybe that's why I'm single. I can't say the word cock. Every time somebody pulls down their pants. Nice pock. Doesn't do very well for me. He is coming after Johnny Depp and Michael Caine and other people. And we will be reading that and more today live at the Roxy. So send in those Streamlabs. Send in that super chat. Send in that support. Happy Halloween weekend. And let's get into it. All right, let's go over to the Streamlabs to start on this October 29th, a very spooky day. Not as spooky as Friday the 13th, but Friday the 29th, because it's October. Yeah, it does it for us. The first Streamlabs of the day rolling through from none other than, you guessed it, the Zen one himself, Zen Glenn Caesar, who says hello and a good day, Roxy. Thanks for hanging out. Great job on OSA with DJ today. How are you? How am I? Excited for Halloween weekend. I've had a shit high week. So I'm very excited for Halloween weekend. Peace, bunnies, and hugs and good stuff to you, Dad, Sky, Jet, Grammy, Papo, and your family. Be most excellent yourselves and each other, Roxy and rock stars. You deserve it. Glenn also says, I hope you each continue breathing in. Ooh, definite boogers today, right? Did I breathe them all in? No, they're still there. Golden sparkles and bring in love and blow out stress and yucky energy with every inhale and exhale to break apart, remove all types of energetic blockages. So you attain balance and get to experience happiness and joy a day. That's what everybody say. Roxy and Roxers and everyone who's battling, thank you for choosing to. Thanks for showing up and being support for people around you whenever, however you can. Doing all that, even when it's a tough challenge, makes you a winner. Winner chicken dinner. I wonder if Glenn doesn't like that I say that. When you win, we all win. Being so unselfishly loving and supportive of others, including strangers, whether it's on the internet or not, as well as being kind, caring, and fully unique, makes you humane, worthy, and a cozy fire to be near. You are delightful, a priceless treasure, and an inspiration. Thanks, Glenn. Appreciate you. Everybody else who has questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, Halloween weekend comments, What is everybody dressing up as? What is everybody doing? Start writing it in the comments. I want to hear from you. Shout out to everybody who is joining us live, despite YouTube not sending notifications to anybody anymore because they suck my dick, and not in a consensual fun way, in a why the fuck are you sucking my dick way. Shout out to Haskell420, Glenn Caesar, Lauren, Jake Yacovetta, Andrew Thomas, Christian Hardesty, Manny Gonzalez, Kurt Hagens, What Up Dirt, Della Common, Jeremy Miller, Jimmy Nails, John Perillo, Steve Cauldron, and all of the people. Evan Hooker. Keep scrolling. Andrew W. Scott Welsh. And everybody else who is here today live. I appreciate you being here to kick off your Halloween weekend. Joseph says, my niece and nephew moved, so I'm not doing Halloween. Yeah, but everyone can do Halloween. You can watch spooky movies. You can eat a bunch of candy. There's so many ways to celebrate Halloween. It's so inclusive of all. And to all, a good night. I don't know why I said that. Okay. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider. Let's check out what's happening in here. It's Apollo. Apollo3JP says, girl, close out your week by having the literal time of your life with Apollo this weekend. Who knows? Maybe I'll pop up at a party you're at. A guy can dream, right? Just don't be alarmed if Mario comes up to you yelling, fam, and offering to buy you a drink. Is that what you're being this weekend, Apollo? Mario? It's me, Apollo. That's cool. I don't think we're going to be at any of the same parties because I think tonight, I've got so much shit going on tonight. Tonight, as you guys know, I have an engagement party, but I'm not sure what to do about it. So this is kind of like a crazy thing, but the engagement party is a dinner and it's a prefix menu and it's $125 per person. I've never actually been to an engagement party that I had to pay for. Usually you'll bring like a bottle of wine or something, but I've never been to an engagement party that I was charged for. $125 is a lot of fucking money. Also, I have other things I have to go to that night. So like, I don't think I'm going to get my money's worth. And so I was asking them, like, is there a way I can pop in? So I might just try to pop in because sitting for a $125 meal, like, I just can't. That's just like, it's fucking lots. But I want to celebrate their love. So I'm hoping to just drop off like a bottle of champagne or something. And then I also have my friend Dan's 40th birthday party. So I've got the engagement party that starts at 8. Then I've got Dan's birthday party that starts his 40th that starts at 8. And then my friend Maddie, it's her release party. She is putting out a new song and she's so talented. And that starts at 7. And then they're going downtown to do karaoke or to K-Town. So I'm paying for the $125. It is an open bar, but still. It's all you can eat and open bar, but still it's a lot of fucking money, you know? And yeah, it's just a lot of money. But I get it because throwing your own engagement party must be really expensive. But at the same time, it's just tough. So I have to figure that out. And I've got those 3 things. Plus, some of them are costumes, some of them are not. Maddie's music party is water themed. The 40th birthday is no costumes. And the engagement party is themed till death do we part. So that's a lot of different kinds of costumes. I don't know how I'm going to finagle this. Plus, I'm going to be drinking. So, I'm not going to be driving, which means Uber City, which is like, and it's all over town. It's just a little stressful trying to show up for your friends for their things, especially on Halloween weekend when everyone's out. So trying to figure that out. And then on Saturday night, I am going to an event. So that's all right. What are you guys doing? Let's see. Talk to me. Andrew Thomas in the super chat. Happy Halloween weekend to Always Beautiful Roxy. I'm dressing up as Michael Myers for Halloween and watching my favorite Dracula adaptations and the original Ghostbusters movie this weekend. That's so fun. What a great Halloween weekend. Stop trying to make Halloween weekend a thing, Roxy. It's not going to happen. Send in your Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider. Let's see what it is you guys are talking about in here. Jimmy Nails in the house. He says, with that big support, thanks, Jimmy. I've had a really, really bad week, but the Rockstars and World Friends have kept me together. That's what we're fucking here for. Thank you for uniting all the wonderful folks going to be on Sir Joker and Glenn's ? Show tomorrow night and skulk around as a plague doctor Sunday. Much love, Rocks. Jimmy Nails, I thought you were having a good time. I thought something good happened. What's going on? Talk to us. Della comment in here. What's up, friend? Says, for whenever I have a shit week, quote, one cannot start by saying that our earthly destiny has or has not importance, for it depends upon us to give it importance. Also, fuck Jake. What is that first quote from? Sounds like Harry Potter. Glenn Caesar in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar says, nah, Roxy, the British accent, the boogers, which are still cool, especially when doing deep breathing, the winner chicken dinner, and all that stuff's cool with me. 2 thumbs up. Roxy's the best. Roxy number 1. Yeah, you the fucking best. Thanks, Glenn. Thanks for letting me put my own remix, baby, on all of your stuff. Paulo says, Saturday, I'm going to an event too. Could it possibly be the same event? Only time will tell. But best believe if I find myself at the same event as you on Saturday, we vibing, girl, you bad. Well, I'm going to be with Steph, Apollo. And we all know where your first choice actually lies. So I don't think we'll be vibing much. But spit your game with her. We'll see what happens. And I don't think you're going to be at the same event as me because I think you told me what event you were going to, right? Although I am not fully sure. And yes, Jake says, damn it, Della comment. Oh my God, Jet. What are you going to dress up as, Roxy? Jet is not my brother. It's just a different person, but I like it. I like seeing his name anytime pop up. So on Saturday, I'm being a surprise. Why is it a surprise? Who the fuck knows? But if you guys follow me all year, you know what I'm invested in, so you know what I'm going to be. On Friday, here's what I believe every Halloween weekend. When there's a Halloween weekend, I think that one day you're supposed to get a costume. Like mine cost $15. So that was my get a costume. But I was like, ooh, big splurge, really going to buy a costume. And then I sewed it and stuff. So that was a whole thing. And then the other day, you should just like makeshift a costume. So tonight, I have no idea what I'm going to be. But I do know that I own devil horns. I own angel wings and a halo. I own cat ears. I own mouse ears. I own bunny ears. I have black eyeliner, so I could do a little nose. I own enough stuff that you don't buy 2 costumes. I mean, you can, but I'm gonna makeshift something tonight, some basic bitch kind of shit, where I just look cute and fun and party-y, especially because I'm doing all those things. I might just want to wear like a little black dress and like do some cat thing, or a little white dress and do some whatever, and that, so it can kind of be like interchangeable. And then on Saturday, I'm doing the damn thing. Yeah. All right. Let's go back into the Streamlabs where I think my whole life was just made. Christian Hardesty with that huge support. He says, if this you have to pay for the first party, hopefully you're able to treat yourself. But cheers to the happy couple. Happy birthday to your friend, Dan, and congrats to your friend, Maddie. Thanks for that, Christian. You're amazing. I think most likely I will put that money towards rent because that's fucking due in 2 days. Oh boy. But if you wanted to go towards the party, I got to figure, or at least the Ubers, maybe we'll go towards my night tonight. All goes to the same place though, which is my heart, aka my wallet. Thanks, friend. Appreciate you. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar. Getting any questions, comments, concerns. Let me know what you're being on this Halloween weekend, what your plans are. Scott Welsh says, I spent like $60 on stuff to make my costume. It's been fun making my costume this week. Yeah, some years when I'm doing better, I'll like spend $100. It's been a long time, but I'll spend like $100 like putting pieces together and shit. Because I'm like, fuck yeah, it's Halloween. But this year, I found exactly the costume I wanted. And it was on Etsy. And it was $175. And I was like, I just can't justify it right now. Like, is this going to make my day $175 better? Christian says, rent's important too. It is. It really is. It really is. Sumner says, just slap a name tag on that says, hello, my name is, and write God. Ha. I feel like people get offended by that shit, but maybe not. Maybe not. Jeremy says it's hard to find costumes that actually fit now. I completely agree. No matter what your size is, like I ordered a small, but it was like too short, tight in some places, loose in other places, and the arms were huge on me. The legs were small on me. Like, it was just so, I was like, wow, this is kind of fucking all over the place. That's why I had to sew it. Send in those Streamlabs. I know you can do it. Let's talk about some of the things that we want to talk about in the meantime. What happened with Gigi and Zayn? This is all alleged. Don't know if this is true. Don't know that it's not. But rumor has it that Gigi and Zayn split up. The reason that this is relevant to this show is because apparently these are two of the biggest celebrities on the fucking planet. And the reason that people are saying they split up is they are saying, allegedly, that Zayn hit Gigi's mom. And that is the reason for the breakup. Zayn's family stopped following Gigi on Instagram. I don't know what's going on the other way around. Yeah. So let's see. This is what Gigi said. The paparazzi, press, and fan accounts. I think this is from Gigi. Let's see. Gigi, posted her face on her story and pops admit. I don't know that that's for her, so I don't want to read it. Let me look at, a trusted source like TMZ right now. But this seems really messy, and anytime there's like a domestic dispute, that's tough. This is coming from People. Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik broke up after singer's alleged argument with her mom. The exes first sparked romance rumors in November 2015, and they share a 13-month-old daughter, Caine. Multiple sources confirmed exclusively to People the supermodel 26 and the singer 28 have broken up. They are not together right now. They are both good parents, though. The co-parent, Yolanda, is, of course, very protective of Gigi. They co-parent. Yolanda is, of course, very protective of Gigi. She wants the best for her daughter and granddaughter. So that's Yolanda's Gigi's mom. Gigi is solely focused on the best for Kai. She asked for privacy during this time. Earlier on Thursday, Malik released a statement following a TMZ report that Gigi's mother, Yolanda, was considering filing a police report against Malik for striking her, according to unnamed sources. Malik told the outlet that he adamantly denied Yolanda's false allegations that he struck her. In a statement shared on Twitter, Malik said he wanted to create a place where private family matters aren't thrown on the world stage for all to poke and pick apart, adding that the incident was and still should be a private matter. Don't know what that means. Wonder what you guys think. Regardless, the fact that anytime people share a child and they break up, it's fucking sad because, as you guys know, there's so many divorced people, but when you have a kid in the world, it's just really hard to have that foundation. Not that kids that have divorced parents necessarily have rocky foundations. Always, of course, if you have divorced parents or a dead parent, or there's only one parent in the picture, or any kind of situation that we can think of, a kid can be raised beautifully well, but it does make it a little more challenging from what I understand from my divorced friends who have kids and from my friends who are not divorced who have kids. So this is sad. And then on top of it, for the breakup to be public, that's got to be really challenging. And then on top of that, for the breakup to be public and for the reason that's being stated to be that he hit her mom. Ugh. Just really big ick. Jimmy Nail says, I don't know who either of these people are. Zayn comes from, is it One Direction? And Gigi is a supermodel? I think I got that right. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I think she's a supermodel, and I think that he is a boy band person. And Gigi's sister is Bella Hadid, who is equally as famous as her, I think. So that. Go Rocks. I pay attention to pop culture. Just wanted to mention that there's a lot of breakups going on right now, and a lot of people acting out of character, and a lot of fucked up shit in the world. And if you think that this problem stops at any point in life, or that, the richer you are, the less issues there are, well, being rich does give you the ability to solve problems better. But for sure, everybody's dealing with fucking shit. Dirt Higgins, what up, Dirt, says, Happy Friday, Rocks. This is in the Streamlabs. I hope you're doing well and hope you have a really fun Halloween weekend. I probably just chill at home with the dogs and watch horror movies. Oh, and of course, watch The World Girls on Sunday. We're really excited for our Sunday show. Yesterday, we prepped all the things that we're going to do. We've got several games going on. We've got costume stuff happening. We've got drinking things. We just got spooky stuff. We got a lot of stuff for that Sunday. So if you're like, what do I do on actual Halloween? Hands down, you spend it with us. It's going to be really fun. So if you have no other plans this weekend, tune into the World Girls Sunday, 7 p.m. We will have a blast for sure. I think Dee and Steph are coming here because usually we do the Sunday show separate, but I think they're coming here so we can all hang and celebrate together. It will be great. It shall be great. What's up, Seb Shappy Trees? Nope, I think it's probably Seb's Happy Trees. Yay, made it to a live. It's been a minute. Well, welcome. We're happy to have you. Shout out to everybody who is here live with us right now. Y'all are the real ones. We just talked about Gigi and Zayn. Bummer. Let's talk a little bit about Fetty Wap. Equally as big of a bummer. Fetty Wap, musician, as I sang for you guys at the beginning. Wonder they'll be mine. That's who Fetty Wap is. You probably know Fetty Wap from a lot of different songs, but that's the one that I always think of. Fetty Wap was arrested, and for good reason. Fetty Wap was involved in this was legal docs obtained by TMZ, again, trusted source TMZ. Fetty and others distributed more than 100 kilograms of cocaine, heroin, fentanyl, and crack cocaine across Long Island and New Jersey. It's just always so wild to me why anybody who is famous, has a different form of revenue that they can make, could do sponsorships, music, any of those things, has a platform, why they would do something like this. Now, there are people who are broke as a joke and feel like this is their only way out. And that sucks when they're still doing something awful for the world, because we're not talking about dealing fucking pot. We're talking about dealing fentanyl, which straight up is killing so many people that we all love. So anybody, it's like, why the fuck are you doing that? But then somebody who's famous and rich, I don't know how much money he has now, but famous and has the ability to have money and get money, it's fucking awful. He was arrested by FBI at Rolling Loud. Let's see if I can find more on this story, but I saw this and just was like, with the massive fentanyl problem going on right now, I don't know how you are a person on this planet who knows people, because everyone at this point that I know knows somebody who's died from fentanyl, whether it's a friend of a friend or just a friend, or you saw it in the, like with the comedians recently that we talked about, and 3 of them died. It's a huge problem. And then how you could be the person who's pushing that is beyond me. You know, you're not pushing psychedelics, shrooms, or acid or pot. It's not even like Molly or like heroin and fentanyl are murderous fucking drugs. We know this. This is from NBC News. Rapper Fetty Wap arrested by FBI on federal drug charges months after his daughter's death. Rapper Fetty Wap was arrested Thursday night by the FBI on a federal drug charge, a senior law enforcement official said. Fetty Wap, whose legal name is Willie Jr. Maxwell II, is expected to be arraigned Friday. According to the officials, the artist was arrested at Citi Field in Queens, where the Rolling Loud Music Festival was held on Thursday. The rapper of Paterson, New Jersey, is among about half a dozen people charged in the case. The other defendants were identified Friday as New Jersey Correction Officer Anthony Sinche, 23. Wow, correction officers, 23. Of Passaic, Brian Sullivan, 26. Oh no, these are the people who were arrested. Of Lake Grove, New York, Kavanaugh Wiggins, 26. Robert Leonardi, 26. Anthony Leonardi, 47. All of them are accused of running what prosecutors are describing as a multi-million-dollar bi-coastal drug distribution organization with Suffolk County as their home base. County District Attorney Timothy Sinney said in a statement, according to an indictment, the organization ran from June 2019 to June 2020. The defendants obtained narcotics on the West Coast and used the Postal Service and drivers with hidden vehicle compartments to transport drugs to Suffolk County, where they were stored, according to a press release. Oh, gosh. The drugs were then allegedly distributed to dealers who sold them in Long Island, New Jersey. 5 of the defendants are also accused of using firearms to protect their drug organization and distribution chain. Prosecutors said, as alleged, the defendants transported, distributed, and sold more than 100 kilograms of deadly and addictive drugs, including heroin and fentanyl, on Long Island, deliberately contributing to the opioid epidemic that has devastated our communities and taken too many lives. That's absolutely true. We will continue to work nonstop with our law enforcement partners to keep our neighborhoods safe from the scourge of dangerous drugs and gun violence. Search warrants executed during the investigation recovered about $1.5 million in cash, 16 kilograms of coke, 2 kilograms of heroin, numerous fentanyl pills, 2 handguns, a rifle, a pistol, and ammunition. Sullivan was arrested on September 30th, while the other defendants were taken into custody in October. They've all been charged with conspiring to distribute and possess controlled substances. If charged, defendants face a maximum of life in prison. Yeah, because it's literal murder. Just awful. Awful. So bad. I would say thoughts, but I'm sure you guys all have the same ones. You can't be, how do you sleep at night if you're dealing fentanyl? How? I don't know. I really genuinely don't. Let's go into the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Christian Arcee with that big support again. Thanks, Christian. Says, hey, Roxy, do the World Girls already have plans for November? I looked at the calendar and the Marine Corps' birthday falls on a Wednesday this year. You could celebrate the Marine like the Marines do, drinking. I'm going to do my best to start another shot war. I love that. We do. We have our November slate that we're going to be announcing on Sunday. We've already figured it out. But make sure you remind us that which Wednesday it is so that we can at least pour one out for the homies and thank them for their service. Thanks for letting us know that, Christian. Leonard Kim in the Streamlab says, hey, Dimple Tits, Roxy, happy Friday. I hope your Halloween weekend is going to be killer and horrific in a good way. Your devotion to showing up for your friends is admirable. So good on you. What is the coolest candy chocolate wrapper? Wow. The hair looks pretty. What is the best chocolate or candy wrapper? No idea. I always liked the way that sugar daddies looked. I always thought those looked so cool. Not the sugar babies, the sugar daddies. I don't know why. This is the first one that came to mind. Delic comment in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer says that quote was from philosopher Simone de Beauvoir. Also, I'm going to guess you're not a Wes Anderson fan. No, I actually like Wes Anderson. French Dispatch was great. I heard that. If you're into Wes Anderson movies, why are you guessing that I'm not a Wes Anderson fan? I totally like kooky, offbeat movies. So that. Let's move on. Send in your super chat, your Streamlabs. I still want to hear what you guys are doing for Halloween and all that good. So let a sister know. But before we get out of here, I got to talk to you guys about Brian Cox. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Brian Cox put out a book, and that book is coming for mad people. The people aren't mad. Brian Cox is a little bit, though. No, he didn't seem mad, but this is just like, I think when you get to his age and you're just like, I don't give a fuck. So here's some excerpts. I almost called them experts. Actually, I did call them experts. This is what he said about Johnny Depp. And by the way, he was in, this says in the book, Cox recounts turning down the role of governor in Pirates of the Caribbean, part taken by Jonathan Pryce, but more on him later. He doesn't regret missing out on the Johnny Depp Helm series, though, and this is the quote. Personable, though I'm sure he is so overblown, so overrated. I mean, Edward Scissorhands, let's face it. If you came on with hands like that and pale, scarred face makeup, you don't have to do anything. And he didn't. And subsequently, he's done even less. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. It's only funny because, like, regardless of what I think about Johnny Depp's personal life, which is a fucking nightmare situation, I think he's an extremely talented actor. I think he's extremely talented. But I know what he means when you see people that have all the prosthetics and all of the stuff, and they kind of just get to live in it. And everybody's like, that's the best performance ever. And it's like, well, it's the best hair and makeup. It's the best prosthetics. It's the best lighting. It's the best. But I do think that was fucking funny. Then he started talking about Steven Seagal. A lot of people got a lot of things to say about Steven Seagal. He co-starred with Steven Seagal in the 1996 thriller The Glimmer Man. Cox had this to say about the martial artist turned actor. Steven Seagal is as ludicrous in real life as he appears on screen. He radiates a studied serenity as though he's on a higher plane than the rest of us. And while he's certainly on a different plane, no doubt about it, it's probably not a higher one. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. Next person he came after, though, was Michael Caine. And I think you guys are with me. We love Michael Caine. But this is what he said. I wouldn't describe Michael as my favorite, but he is Michael Caine, an institution. And being an institution will always beat having range. Savage. It's like the most backhanded. Well, he doesn't have range. What's better is that he's famous, essentially. He had more to say, but those were some of my favorite. Yeah, Murder Honest says Brian Cox chose violence. I mean, 100%. He was just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm Brian Cox. He took a note out of his Succession pages, clearly, and was just like, burn him to the ground. Burn them all. Burn them all. Just very, it was a lot. It was a lot, Brian Cox. I'm not mad at it, but it was a lot. So those are my thoughts on Brian Cox's new book. If you guys have any, streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider. We are getting out of here soon as I have a World Girls meeting coming up, which I'm excited about. We're going to be talking about, well, Shivs is on duty today, so we're getting a bunch of social stuff in line. And then we are talking about our IRL for November, which I think you guys are going to be very excited about. And then, of course, the live show in December. So we've got a lot of shit going on right now. And once you hear our November IRL, you will understand why. It's just a lot. Paul the JP in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/Roxy Star says, damn, Fetty, SMH. Well, we'll always have the music. That's true. He's had some absolute bangers, but can you be slanging that? But you can't be slanging that Fetty. Am I right? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, no matter where you are in life, to be pushing fentanyl is to be giving not just people, but kids murder weapons. Like, the people who are dying from fentanyl are all fucking ages. Also, what are you going to be for Halloween? Apollo, what, did you miss this stream? You didn't hear me talk about it? Or are you just trying to get the secret out of me? Let me know. Let me know. So that. All right, I'm going to get out of here, my friends. Unless you guys have any last minute comments, questions, concerns. Streamlabs them in for the last 2 minutes. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys, to Manny Gonzalez, Ryan Payne, Sumner 2100, Seb's Happy Trees, Kurt Hagens, What Up Dirt, Andrew Thomas, Jimmy Nails, Murder Ronta, Jake Yakavetta, Della Common, Glenn Caesar, Zeno Hour, Redford Reddington, Ryan Payne. What's up, Ryan Payne? He's not far off about Seagal, I know. All of the people. Thanks to everybody who was in here, Third Turd, and everyone. Gridania, Steve, right now and later. Oh, I see a couple things coming in. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider before we bounce. This one's coming in from Glenn, the Zen one. He says, may you find your never-ending fountain of happiness and joy and get drink from it whenever, wherever you can. I hope you remember to say to yourself, I'm kind, I'm caring, I'm fully unique, I'm worthy. My story's important, deserves to be seen and heard. May you breathe in more golden sparkles of love as you inhale all the boogers and blow out the stress and yucky energy whenever, wherever you need to in each of your days, your weeks, your months, and even your years. Remember, we're all still alive, so be you, a sparkling diamond. Thanks, Glenn. Much love to all of you guys. Have a happy Halloween weekend. I'll be with you on actual Halloween for Live with Roxy, plus Sunday night for the World Girls as we really party on down. Stay safe, stay sane, put down the toilet seat and lid. We don't want those flumes, especially on Halloween weekend. You don't want those zombie flumes. Make your bed. Don't trend with the Holocaust. Brett Miles Jonathan, arrest the cops who killed Breonna Taylor, all three of them, for killing Breonna Taylor. And I wish you the best of luck in Fantasyland this weekend. Have fun. Do whatever makes you happy for Halloween weekend. But like I said, stay safe because some crazies are out there right now. Like Michael Myers. What? Later.